Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out British Thinking Puts Us One Step Ahead. This is Al Murray. We have not checked out Al Murray in a while, so I appreciate you guys recommending this. This was just posted like a few days ago. So let's just go ahead and jump into it, folks. And we'll talk about it more in the end.
We are permanently one step ahead, using British thinking. And British thinking is the finest thinking in the world. British thinking is our secret weapon, because British thinking is about combining things, taking different things, combining them, and coming up with something better than those things from those things. The glass, yeah, this glass was manufactured in France. Christ, the lager therein was brewed in Germany. Why would we bother fighting them twice? Put the two together, what you got? A great British pine. You see? British thinking.
What's that girl sitting like? I don't get it.
Here's one for you. Yeah, chickens come from China, don't they, mate? Did you know that? You didn't know that, right? No. Yeah, well, the clue's staring you in the face, mate. CHI chicken, CHI China. It's there, right? Chickens come from China, yeah? Weaving comes from the ancient Sumerian civilization found in the 3rd millennium BC in what is now modern-day Iraq. Did you know that?
No.
No, you didn't. No. Spuds come from the New World, South America. Did you know that?
Yes.
You knew that one, yeah? You'd be useless on a pub quiz team, wouldn't you?
I will be too.
Spuds, weaving from all over the world. But put them together with British thinking, and what you got? Chicken in a basket with chips. British thinking.
Oh, no.
And here's a fact.
I need a
Here's
flag.
a fact, my friends. The British thinking saved everyone's life here tonight. Who here has ever taken penicillin antibiotics? Show of hands, please. Show of hands. It's everyone, isn't it, basically, yeah? It saved all of our lives. And penicillin antibiotics was invented by British thinking, ladies and gentlemen, yeah? In the old days, you didn't take your pills and get better, did you? You catch a proper illness and you'd drop dead. In the old days. This is a fact, isn't it? In the old days, you'd be poorly at breakfast, dead by tea. Yeah? A proper illness like the plague. That's what it was called. The plague. Not a plague, yeah? Not Christian's plague, not Trevor's plague. The plague. Now we've got syndromes and disorders, haven't we? We're creating a nation of weaklings. Everyone drives their kids to school so their kids won't be run over by the people driving their kids to school. As a result, a whole generation of flat-footed, asthmatic kids with no sense of direction. What is this? Penicillin antibiotics was invented by a British inventor, a man called Alexander Fleming. Now, Alexander Fleming was halfway between Bond books. He'd just finished Goldeneye. He was working up the gold finger, right? And his working method was to have a very big breakfast in the morning and leave the dishes, right? Antibiotics was discovered last thing on a Friday. Now, he was sitting down, he was writing away. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Pussy. More pussy. Suddenly, the typewriter jammed. The L key got stuck down. He started churning out yards of Welsh. Terrifying. So Fleming, he thought, what am I going to do? And he looked across the room, and he saw out the corner of his eye, on one of the plates from Monday morning's dishes, a tiny piece of mould. That's right, mould. A piece of mould on a plate. Antibiotics, and that's all penicillin antibiotics is. A piece of mould on a bloody plate, that's all it is. A piece of mould on a bloody plate. Do it, son. A piece of mould, like that with the words. A piece of mould on a bloody plate, like that. And again, son. A piece of mould on a bloody plate. Whole of the front row, let's go. A piece of mould on a bloody plate. Everybody, let's go. A piece of mould on a bloody plate. One more time, a piece of
mould on a bloody plate.
That's all it was. Now, let me say this much. Alexander Fleming used British thinking to combine the piece of mould with the plate to create antibiotics. And British thinking is old-school thinking. British thinking is traditional. British thinking, yeah, has eggs and bacon for breakfast, not a croissant. British thinking starts a newspaper at the back and gets to the good news on page 3. British thinking does not wear moisturiser. No, fellas. Yeah. British thinking wears aftershave that hurts. British thinking is old-school, traditional thinking, yeah? Yeah, and if Alexander Fleming's head had been full of modern, Ponce-based, French-based new man thinking, what would have happened, eh, if he hadn't used British thinking? He'd have washed those plates up, wouldn't he? The mould would never have took hold and you'd all be dead from tonsillitis. And that's why we should all say cheers tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to British Stinking. Cheers. Now.
All right, man, that was really good. The last end sounded familiar. Like, I think it was like the one about Modern Madison and Silly or something like that. But I didn't remember it because I watched it, I think, maybe 6 or 7 months ago. The whole piece of mold thing is when it started feeling familiar. Like the piece of mold and the stern plate and the audience participation. That's what I started saying. This sounds familiar. So maybe because sometimes comedians do that where they kind of pepper in a couple of old segments from like a different stand-up and make it new. So like I said, I didn't remember any of it. I don't think it's exact. It just had a familiarity to it. But all comedians do that. You can't really go through too many of their special without getting hints from a previous special or a special some years back. Still enjoyed it. It was really, really funny. I really like this. The Welsh joke was really funny too. I appreciate one of my patrons actually sent me a Welsh book along with the Welsh flag back there. So I've been looking at it, and it's so wacky how, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna make fun of somebody's, like, you know, language, but everybody else does. But like looking at it, it's just like letters that don't seem like they should be next to each other, like KY and all that kind of jazz. KYL. I'm talking KY jelly. There we go. That's together. I'm giving bad examples, but the book is actually on my bookshelf in another room. I wish I had it with me here if I knew to go talk the Welsh thing. But yeah, I was looking through it. It's kind of like whenever I look at the the Russian alphabet, how it has all those strange characters and stuff in it. Looks like numbers and jazz. It's the same thing when looking at the Welsh stuff. Like, man, this looks wild, dude. This is wild looking. Funny dude, man. I enjoyed this. I miss checking out Al Murray stuff. I believe the last time I tried to react to something, somebody sent me his show, and they sent me like a clip to his show or a segment from his show, and it was blocked when I checked it out. When I reacted to it, it got blocked. I think by like Viacom or something like that. I can't remember the actual company, or Intercon. I don't remember. I guess so many copyright blocks or copyright claims, the companies start to mush together, you know? And you start to kind of see which ones you can kind of like work with. The BBC is the most inconsistent because some shows they'll let you react to like a clip of it and you can put it up. They'll claim it as like the revenue. And other shows they'll just block. Then some shows they'll block partially. They're the most, but they have the most content. So that's probably why. Or they have a lot of content. Channel 4 seems to have a lot too, and they're pretty inconsistent too. So what am I talking about? All copyrights are inconsistent. It is what it is. So hopefully this doesn't get blocked, but I did enjoy it, so I definitely appreciate you guys recommending it. So yeah, man, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.